Is there a recession in Germany? Is it the right time to move to Germany? What about inflation and cost of living? Also, in the recent news, VW fall. Also, the government of Germany collapse. What is going on? Let's talk about all these points in detail. If you want to know more details about how all of this started or what has been the progress of Germany from past 2-3 years, then watch my another video where I have explained it in very much detail. Now, I'm going to talk about all of these points a little in short and tell you if it is the right time to move to Germany and what are the job prospects. I'm going to host a webinar about how to get jobs in Europe. So if you want to work for a company in Europe, or you're looking for remote jobs in anywhere abroad, or you want to look for jobs in general abroad and that is your dream, then I can help you to make a profile that is so strong that you can apply for jobs abroad. I will explain you the process. No matter where in Europe you want to apply for jobs, the process remains the same. So that's why I'm going to explain this process in detail. I'm going to talk about the current situation and also talk about the high demand sectors, salaries, how to negotiate your salaries, and also tell you certain AI tools which can reduce your application efforts. So don't miss this chance. I have put in a lot of efforts with lot of slides to show you how to do this, and I will explain all of this in just 2 hours. I will also talk about opportunity card, which is a visa which allows you to go to Germany without any job offer, and how much sense it makes to take this visa. Make sure to register for the webinar and let's continue with the video. You might have seen the current news where they talk about that the German government has collapsed or the traffic light coalition has collapsed. What does that mean? So it is not a formal or literature term, but it is simply the colors of the parties. There are 3 parties and the colors are red, yellow, green, and they came together to form a coalition government, and this government collapsed. That's why you see it all over the news that the traffic light coalition government collapsed. And this is such a big news because the last time this happened was almost 20 years ago, back in 2005. I read a funny line. Like every other divorce, this divorce happened due to certain disagreements between the parties for financial decisions or for economic direction, which is also reason for most other divorces. Jokes apart, this fall of the government does not affect the PR laws or the job seeker visa laws, and there are still chances that you can come here without job, or you can get your PR in the new laws that were introduced. You can get your PR quicker by using those laws. The biggest news apart from government collapse that shocked everyone was the VW company fall. So what happened? VW is suffering. VW means Volkswagen. This is Europe's biggest car manufacturer. That means it has brands like Audi, Lamborghini, Porsche, Seat, Skoda. All these brands come under Volkswagen, and that's why it is a major concern. Also, Volkswagen reported 60% drop in its profit, which is a very, very huge loss when you have so many people working for you and so many plants all over the world. That's why it is struggling to keep its plants running. And the news that shocked everyone, that VW is closing 3 of its plants. One of them is Brussels, which is actually state of the art, like really advanced. Just imagine, this company survived so many wars over the years and also survived the pandemic, but this year's recession was the last coffin in the nail, which led to closure of 3 plants. I can tell you a lot about it and go on about it, but for reasons that you all also know, I will just stop here. And it's not just Volkswagen. In fact, so many other group companies like ZF, Continental, Bosch, also Nissan, and many small automotive manufacturers or automotive suppliers also had to close down. So this year was the most turbulent year Germany has seen in its economic past. After the war, inflation and cost of living increased in Germany a lot. And you might see this graph where you can see the inflation rise directly in 2022 and 2023, which is very high percent compared to all the other years. Also the year right now, it is much lesser than what happened that time. And all this has spiraled into high energy cost, high cost of living. Almost the prices of consumer items that we have every day have almost doubled. So for example, milk used to cost around 70 cents or even less back in 2020, and right now it is €1.50, which is almost double. So this is the effect on everyday consumer goods. One of the most asked questions is about accommodation, because you might have seen hundreds of messages or hundreds of threads going on online which talk about how it is difficult to find accommodation in Germany. Also, finding one-room apartments or student dorms has become so tough that few students are sharing apartments. They are living in sublets. That means living in the house that is rented by someone else as a renter. That is also one possibility here. That is the current problem. Most of the cities are running out of houses to houses available for rents, and that's why there is very much steep rise in the rents in Germany right now. Also, you might see the housing market in general is affected, because if I want to buy a house here, the prices have almost doubled from what the price would have been before pandemic or before 2022. Like 3 bedroom apartment easily costs 4 to 5 crores right now, even in mid-sized cities. So that is a lot. It should generally cost around 3 crores and not 5 crores for just 80 quadrat meter of area. So that is the general condition here. And what about the job market? So if we look at the numbers, let's start with what is causing so many people to be unemployed. So first and foremost, starting with the students, the number of students in general in Germany is rising a lot. But when you focus just on Indian students, it has almost doubled in the past 5 years. Also, if you see the number of Indian students that came to Germany last year, it is record high, almost 50,000 students a year. That's a lot of students. When I came to Germany, it was hardly 10,000 students. So that's 40,000 more people. That means so many people are competing for the same amount of jobs. The jobs have not increased as much as the number of people here have increased. Also, the skills matter. Many students don't have so much experience, and that's why it is very tough to find jobs in such a competitive market where technology is changing. Like every month, every year, there is some kind of new technology disrupting the market, and you have to be on your toes trying to get this knowledge and trying to be really quick to adapt. So I was talking about the high cost of living and less jobs. The salary has also not increased that much, and that is also one reason that costs are increasing, but the salary is not increasing as per the cost of living here. And that's why savings are also much less compared to what you could have saved past 2-3 years, unless you are in one of the professions where you are paid the highest salary. For people who are not in very high paid professions or high skill labor, then they will face major problems in sustaining their life here. Next point is about the unemployment rates. So if you compare this graph of unemployment rates since past few years, then you will be shocked to know that it's not increased that much. Like unemployment is pretty much between 5 to 6% in the past 5 years. Germany has a lot of jobs. That's why this number is less. In other countries, it's very high, where there's actually a problem of jobs. Unemployment is also not a problem right now, because there are many sectors that are booming. For example, IT, AI, tech sector, construction sector, nursing and healthcare. All these are the sectors where most people are required, and especially skilled labor is required, because those are the skills which are facing shortage right now. And even if you come right now with the skills, of course, you will find jobs if you fit with the job description, especially knowing the German language. That is the most important factor right now, which is causing some amount of hindrances when people are looking for jobs. Most of the affected sectors are those which can be automated easily by AI, or where a machine can work faster than a human, or where the job is repetitive, or also where the workload is not so high. So maybe instead of paying someone full time, they hire student for a short time, or they hire some consultant who would do the same amount of work in short time and just leave. So this kind of jobs are also increasing. So is Germany in recession? Not really in technical recession. Shockingly, German economy grew in the past 4 months by just 0.2%, but it grew. So Germany is not in technical recession as of the day of making of this video. So what are the key takeaways of this video? First of all, remember to go and register for my course, because I'm going to talk about all of this and answer your questions live, and we are going to talk about jobs across all of Europe. So no matter if you want to work in Germany, Luxembourg, or Switzerland, or Denmark, or anywhere in Europe, you can ask your questions, or you can get your questions about how to apply, how to get jobs, how to ace the interviews. I will talk about everything, and also how to reduce your effort using AI tools, because that is trending right now. I will also talk about a tool which will help you to find jobs much quicker, and it is very famous here. Not many people know about it. I will also talk about that tool. I tell that generally only in my paid consultations. All in all, the last summary for this video is: study the market properly, check the demands for your profession, check the salary for your profession. Don't take any kind of financial risk. For example, for opportunity card, you have to leave your job in India and come here and then do the job search. So not everyone can afford to leave a job because you have family. Only singles maybe it's fine, or if your financial condition is good, then it's fine. But otherwise, it's not that easy to leave a job and also find a good job again in this recession, because India is also badly hit by this. Make sure to have a reality check of the current situation. If you have any questions, just book a call with me, especially for IT sector. I can help you with what kind of fields are booming or how you should make your decisions, especially for students. You can register with my consultancy firm and they can help you get admissions anywhere in the world. So that's all for this video. I hope it was helpful for you. If you still have any questions, put them in the comments, and I will try to make part 2 for this video, or try to make a video on the topic that is asked the most. See you in my next one, and do register for my webinar. See you then. Bye bye.